So, folks, wanted to do another vertical jigging video here. This is a great technique once the fish start to move out of the shell in the springs, all the way up until the end of the year. So, you're fishing humps, underwater humps, or deeper water off of them humps, and you're vertical jigging it. I'll drive around the hump and actually try to mark fish before I even drop my jig down there. That's the key to this technique too. Is that there's one. You're fishing fish that you're actually marking on your graph. So if I don't even see them on my graph, I'm not even going to stop and fish it. So that's a key to it. The little guy, we'll get him back. Another major key to this is boat control. You don't want the wind blowing you around too fast. You really got to keep with an 1/8 ounce jig I'm using. You really got to keep it 0.4 miles an hour or under, so that your line doesn't drift too far one way or the other, where you're not vertical up and down. Because you want that feel. With I'm using braid with a fluorocarbon leader, and really helps the sensitivity to be able to feel that real light bite. Because a lot of times they're just hanging on it. They're not ticking it or anything. They just kind of inhale it, and you don't really feel it unless you got that braided line. Another thing I like to use my transom mount trolling motor as opposed to my bow mount. There's one.
Shake and bake.
I feel I got way better control with my transom mount than I do the bow mount, especially in the wind, when the wind starts picking up. It wants to blow you to another little guy. Let's get him back. Especially when the wind starts picking up, it's almost impossible with that bow mount to keep it on an accurate spot. So definitely use your bow mount troll. I mean your transom mount trolling motor or a kicker motor or whatever you have, and you'll do much better with it. There's one.
Bam!
See what we got. No, a little walleye. Mark that spot. Nice one there. We'll get him back. I like to throw out an actual marker on the spot, because you can mark them on your GPS, but a lot of times you get spun around in the wind. It's hard to get back on that exact same spot. So throw a visual marker out so you know where it's at. Unless you got a lot of people around that are wanting to steal your spot. That happens a lot too. In that case, I'll just try to use my GPS. Another nice little fish. He's a good eater there. We'll get him back. Just caught this other one here too. Whoa! Back in the lake. There he is.
A wise guy, huh?
So remember on this technique that boat control is critical. Keep it 0.4 under. Try to keep your line vertical. Use your transom mount troll motor or kicker in the wind to stay on these spots. Use your braided line for sensitivity. And mark fish before you drop your jig down. And you should be able to do pretty well. Let's see what we got here. We got a pike this time. Old Slimer. Oh, man.
Go!
We'll get him back. Hope you enjoyed the video and take care.
Thank you. Come again.